We will be treating on how to create stair in Archicad. In our previous video, we discussed on how to create step in Archicad, and I told you guys the difference between stair and step. Step leads you from your ground floor to your DPC, which is the damp-proof course, while stair leads you from your DPC, damp-proof course, to the upper floor or the upper slab. Okay, for us to create our stair in Archicad, this is Archicad 20. Archicad 20 version and Archicad 23 has different ways of stair settings. With time, I will show you on how to differentiate them. Let us proceed. For you to create stair in Archicad 20, you go over to your design. Under your design, you will see your stair. Double click on it. This will pump out. This is Archicad customized stair. It's about 6 in number. It has arrow shape, spiral, straight flight, U shape, and Stair Tool landing. So let us apply any one of these and review the settings. Let's make use of this. Click on it. Under your preview and positioning, this is your bottom offset to home story. You make it 0. This is from a basement. Then it has 2 dimensions, dimension 1 and dimension 2. This dimension 1 is from this point. Look at my mouse very well. From this point to this point, that is the length, total length from this point to this point. Then the dimension 2 is from this point to this point. Then this is the total height of your stair. You can use it depending on the height of the building. You can type in 3000 meter. Then this under model, this is where you change the color of your materials. Under your stair settings, you also do some settings. Let's click on this to check what you have done. Okay, this is a stair. Okay, for us to create our own staircase or to customize our own, all you have to do is go over to ground floor, then go over to stair, double click on it. Then you can see my mouse. This is create stair, create stair. Click on it. This will pump out. This has different types of stair that you need. It has straight flight, U shape, spiral. Okay, let's make use of this straight intermediate landing. You click on it. Click on OK. Use the settings. Okay, this is the total height of your stair, which I told you when we did the settings of your customized Archicad staircase, depending on the height of a building. This is a straight flight. You can use 3000 millimeters. It should end at the upper floor, or you can use 3100, 3.1 meters. This is a flight width from this area to this area. Then this is the full length of your stair, which is from this area to this area, which is determined by the kind of floor plan you are using. Okay, let's move over to flight settings. This is a number of risers that you want. This is the number of risers of the upper flight. Depending, you can make it 10. When you change this, the lower one will reflect to change because Archicad has already calculated it by default. So for you to apply your own settings, we are working with the height of the staircase, which is 3000 millimeters. Why this is giving you 7 and 10 is based on this. Before we proceed, once you click on your settings, you lock lock it so that it won't change. You lock the bolt, just the bolt. Okay, for you to get a standard height of a riser, you can come over to your settings here, which, okay, let us solve the mathematics here now. A building height of 3000 millimeters. Then you applied your staircase. For you to get, I want my risers to be 10-10. This is 10-7, which is okay, but I want it to be 10-10 so that it might be quite easy for an old person to climb on it. You say that the height of your building is 3000 millimeters. Then we are going to divide that 3000 millimeters by 150, which will give us 20 risers, which is the upper flight should be 10 and the lower flight should be 10. In that case, it will make your risers not high. It will make it slopey enough for even an old person to climb on it. That 3000 divided by 150 should give you 20 risers, which is the upper 10 and lower 10, which you come here, riser height equal to 150. This is 812. Then you can click on this, type in 10. You can see it has normalized. This is how I want it. So you can also apply your settings based on the way you want it. Okay, this is the thread depth, the thread. 300 is also okay, but it is determined by the total length of your stair. When you apply 250, it will affect the landing length. So depending, this based on your choice and the floor plan. Let's maintain that 300. So after applying these settings, you come over to this area. This is structure and landing. This is how you want it to be like. You can just play around. This choose where you can play around. Then after editing all this, click on OK. Then you save your stair. We're just typing Stair 02, depending on what you want to save it with. Then you can click on save. Then let's click on this. This is the one we edited. These are uncustomized staircase, straight flights. Okay, this is our staircase. Then you can apply your settings. This color is not catching at all. You can click on it. Then click on your settings, go over to your settings. You can apply your settings under model. Just select the color you want. Select the color you want. You just have to come down to look for a good material that will suit to the staircase. Thank you.